Clear Lake, ranked 4th coming into the tournament against Darryl Vaske. And Vaske, he was not considered one of the top 6 coming into the tournament, and he's won every match by a fall. Every one. 351, 317, 302. Sean Zimmerman just beat the #1 man from Mount Vernon in his semifinal match to get into the finals. And again, we have the 2 black uniforms here to separate at 130 pounds.
Got a tough headlock there, coming around, trying to get the leg there. Could even end up with a cradle. Nope, he takes the 2-point takedown.
And he's in there tight. That's Darryl Vaske. Well, he's been 3 straight in this tournament. He's probably feeling his oats.
Come back, guys.
Remember that we'll be presenting a special musical salute to our 20 years of high school wrestling coverage at the end of tonight's tournament. So we hope you'll stay tuned for that, too, when all the wrestling is over and the awards have been given. It's Iowa Public Television live coverage from the 20th, our 20th, of the high school wrestling meet.
That takedown there for Vaske was only his 2nd of the tournament, Doug, and he's had 3 pins. He's only his 2nd takedown, but he's had 3 pins. He really gets going. He looks like he's very, very aggressive and tough on top. Wears the opponent down.
Well, you know, although they were ranked among the best 3 or 4 teams in the state coming into this final tournament, Scott Litterer's young men really, in some ways, came out of nowhere. Nobody expected them to do what they've done. They just wrestled at the top of their game.
Well, he's obviously done a nice job of bringing everybody together there this year, and they're just making it their year in West Delaware.
And the escape came just at the end of the first period, so it's a big point for Sean Zimmerman. He's down 2-1. Zimmerman had a choice. What's he going to do? No, he wants to stay on the feet. He wants to wrestle up.
On 3A right now, Tony Deanda from Sioux City Healing leads Jesse Reynolds from Muscatine 2-0 with about 1:20 left in the first period.
That's Vaske in on the single leg. They're out of bounds. That was a good tussle. An unsettled position when they went out of bounds. Ryan VanDenHeuvel of Thornburg Tri-County is in a 2-1 match, in a 2-2 match with Mark Hood of Sloan Westwood. Ryan VanDenHeuvel. Two to one here.
Oh, nice shuck by. Real nice shuck by Zimmerman for 2 points. That's picture perfect when you can get that headlock and shuck them by and get the 2 right here. Look at this right here. Controls the head, shucks by, jumps around for the 2 points. Nice move.
And he takes the lead for the first time. It's 3-2 with 1:21 to go.
I think we just had a fall here. And the winner over here
in 1A
is Ryan VanDenHeuvel from Thornburg Tri-County. Scott Williamson, the coach, pretty happy. Another Lisbon product, Scott Williamson.
The official here at Gene Luttrell gave an escape here, makes it 3-3.
Look at this move right here.
He said they were even when they went out.
Vaske really stayed with him tight there. That was a nice job.
3-3 with 1:05 to go. A tough attempt at a throw by Zimmerman. This is Zimmerman with his back to you. He's from Clear Lake.
This is the kind of match people come to watch. People pay money for. It's wild, and both wrestlers get after it.
They like to throw, obviously, too. All these top-ranked young men, they're wrestling freestyle in the summer times, and they know what they're doing on their feet.
Keep in a circle, guys, right here.
3-3. 35 seconds to go, second period. That's Zimmerman on the left.
Get out there, guys. Don't
Tried the
lock
shock
in, don't
again.
lock in. Keep after. Go, keep
And as I look back, New Hampton, of course, did have a wrestler earlier that lost, and so West Delaware are the state champions in 2A. And so this would be nice. They want a state champion individual to go along with their team state championship, and so Vaske's a very important ingredient to a successful year for West Delaware.
Here he comes. He's working off that front headlock. He hasn't come around yet.
There he
is.
You know, he did a really nice job of clearing his arms and then stuffing the head and zipping around there.
5-3. At the end of the period. Now that's again something that happened right at the end of the period when it couldn't be countered. 5-3 Vaske.
Right here, watch this. You're going to see him stuff the head. Watch his arm. There, stuff it and come around. He used that hand on top of the head and was able to complete the move for 2.
And he had his choice here in the last period and decided to start on the feet again. 5-3. Vaske leads Zimmerman.
We have a little injury problem on 3A, so we're going to probably see a little bit of that match later. It's 4-4 with a minute left in the second period. Tony Deanda from Sioux City Heelan and Jesse Reynolds from Muscatine. 4-4.
Slick move again. A slick move by Zimmerman, and he got the takedown back. And it's so 5-5.
We've got ourselves a match here, Doug.
Well, each man is capable of taking the other one down.
That's right. And look at this. As Vaske comes around, he's going to get
He's not there
something.
yet. Oh, they're in a tough position on the feet. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Is it even up?
2 points, they called.
He gave him a takedown, a reversal. 7-5 in favor of Vaske.
Right here, that takedown in there, he was able to clear the legs, control the hips, and then move up for the 2-point Zimmerman right there. And then we just saw Vaske reversing right at the edge of the mat to take the lead 7-5 with 1:17 left.
I don't think they're through scoring yet.
No, I don't either. This is great. Great for us. I think the coaches are probably going nuts.
This is Vaske with the arm bar. But the man on the bottom, you see Zimmerman, he won't let him keep his even out of position. Up they go on their feet, out of bounds with 1:02 to go, 7-5. I mean, they've gone the whole year, tough year.
There's Coach Gary Weber out of Clear Lake. Like I said, going nuts, wanting this over and wanting it in his favor.
Vaske with a tight waist in the arm. Here he comes. Oh, nice move by Zimmerman. And he's neutral now, 7-6. That's the escape. Now what happens? Zimmerman got the takedown. It looked as if Vaske was going to take advantage of him, and he lost his position.
Well, that's called reaction time. See, right here, you'll watch this. Now watch this. Zimmerman flips. Vaske goes after him. Zimmerman comes back with a pancake right there. Was able to react and pancake him to his back, but it was off the mat, and it was 2 points takedown because his feet were in.
They're always out of bounds. 8-7. Now there's a timeout taken here because of Zimmerman, who you notice has a wrapping, a pretty good bandage on his right elbow. He's had some arm trouble, and it looks like it's troubling him something.
Well, at the end of the second period, on the 3A mat, Tony Deanda and Jesse Reynolds are tied, and now the score is 6-6. They're scoring points.
There he pulled on the arm.
Okay, this he tripped on, yeah. He pulled on the arm, tripped on his feet.
Here
What a
comes
reaction right here. Look at, faced up, took the pancake right to the back.
I remember seeing Dan Gable do that one time against a young man from Northwestern. When Dan lost his headgear, came down in his eyes, and he got him out of his eyes just in time to pancake the man who was flying across the mat at him. They went out of bounds. And during the timeout, I saw Vaske saying to his coach, "I can't believe it. I had him over here, and he got away." Here we go up on the feet. They're tied. 8-8. 3 seconds to go. They're throwing. This is a real tough.
30 seconds to go. 8-8.
8-8. That's Zimmerman on the left. He has the red anklets. Vaske in the green around the ankle. 18 seconds. Oh, that was a failed lateral drop by Zimmerman, and it put Vaske right in position to win a title.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. I'll tell you, what a match. What a match.
And there it is.
Boy, if
They
they
got
were
it.
all like that.
They both are suffering a little bit. I think Zimmerman's got a bad cut on his eye, and Vaske is hurting his elbow. I don't know if they're going to be able to shake hands or not. What a match.
Oh, wow. And what a way to end the state championship year for West Delaware with their own individual state champion. Congratulations to West Delaware.
Terrific match. Let's see that.
Right here, Vaske's in tight, and really Zimmerman had to do something because Vaske was coming hard. Vaske was just too tight, controlled the hips, drove forward, and got the 2 points.
And won it 10-8. 10-8 victory for Darrell Vaske of West Delaware. We still have a 3A match going on. It was stopped for injury.
Several times. It must be a nosebleed because, of course, you get as much time as you need, and that's what it is. Nosebleed, and it's 8-6
in favor of Tony Deanda of Sioux City Heelan over Jesse Reynolds of Muscatine. And the
44 seconds left.
Third period. Tony Deanda has been ranked up at the top all year long out of Sioux City Heelan. He won 3 decisions to get to the finals. He beat Mike Hatcher of Cedar Rapids Prairie in the semis, who had been ranked 3rd. Jesse Reynolds who is in the bottom position, in the position underneath, from Muscatine, won 3 straight falls to get into the finals. He hadn't been rated in the top half dozen through the year, so he just walked into Veterans Auditorium and started pinning people. That's how to get attention.
It's funny how young men react differently. Some come in with a house of fire, get a little nervous. Others come in and it just doesn't bother them at all. And it's an individual thing, and it's amazing.
And Deanda is the one with the injury. Tomorrow morning, festival begins on Iowa Public Television, a 2-week period when you can show your support for public television by pledging dollars for membership in Friends of Iowa Public Television. We'll tell you more about that later.
Brian Eckhoff, Belmont Clemmy. 5th place, Dean Leaders, Underwood. 4th place, Todd Berg, Mapleton, Maple Valley. 3rd place, Mark Bond, Montezuma. Runner-up, Mark Hood, Sloan, Westwood. And the 1A 130-pound champion from Thornburg, Tri-County, Ryan VanDenHeuvel.
Attaboy, Ryan. Here are the 1A team standings. Clarksville, 100 points, and Lisbon, 88. Actually, Clarksville just won. Sterling just gave him a few more, I think. That'd make it 104.
At least 104, a little bit more with that major decision.
All right, now let's go to 2A championship. The top 6 place
Scott
winners.
Litterer of Manchester, West Delaware. 6th place, John Mast, Independence. 5th place, Brandon Rutledge, Mount Vernon. 4th place, Brent Dunlap, Washington. 3rd place, Bill Mathis, Davenport Assumption. Runner-up, Sean Zimmerman, Clear Lake. And the 2A 130-pound champion from Manchester, West Delaware, Darrell Vaske.
Boy, he won a tough match. And here's what happened he did win his match and put his team well up in the lead over New Hampton by 16 points, socked that team championship away for West Delaware High School in Manchester.